So I thought we'd kick off today talking about a few horror stories. Steve, anything on your side that you've seen that concerned you over the years?
Yeah, there's been a lot that's concerned me, that's for sure. I think like my example is a little bit more situational. I was in London. Was living in Australia at the time, but in London, just visiting family here, and I got an opportunity to present with a couple of tech leads to Commonwealth Bank's Innovation Lab, and so you wouldn't really get the opportunity in Australia, just given how big an organization, how tough it is to sort of go through some of the channels with CBA. But I feel like we sort of found a backdoor in to present with the sort of satellite innovation lab they had in London at the time. And so it was a great opportunity to go in and have a little bit of a, like I said, like a backdoor into the bank and present. And so I went in with two tech leads and just managed to just really mess up this meeting completely. Like if there was like a book on everything you should do wrong in a sales meeting, I let my tech leads go into too much detail on tech rather than keeping it to an overview. Lost a little bit of control about the process, came away from the meeting not having a clue if they even understood what we were trying to pitch to them. And I think it just taught me a lot about sort of meeting control and kind of executive presence and trying to own those processes, even when you're collaborating and doing work with colleagues as well. So I guess the learning though is that with some of these big organizations, CBA being a great example, there are routes that you can get to the right people in those organizations, and hopefully you won't mess it up like I did.
Yeah, and look, I think it's probably a classic tale a lot of people heard about, and I sort of think about that as going down rabbit holes. And
Right.
one of the things we're trying to do in a sales, especially when you're in that important meeting, is keep particularly our technical people out of rabbit holes and actually just answering the question asked, right? So, yeah, very, very important, very important.
For sure.